Welcome to today's video, and let's begin immediately with the fact that makes this coin stand out in the world of rare collectibles. Certain professionally graded and extremely high-condition examples of the 1994 South Africa 5 Rand coin have reached documented premium values of up to $456,000 in rare auction environments. This figure applies only to top-condition museum-grade pieces, not regular circulated coins, but it instantly shows why collectors study this coin so seriously. Today, we will break down what makes this year so special, why collectors chase these rare, high-grade examples, and how this coin represents one of the most powerful transition points in modern African history. Everything we discuss is educational, fully transparent, and designed to help viewers understand the real factors that influence numismatic value rather than showing unrealistic expectations. The year 1994 is the foundation of this coin's global desirability. South Africa was undergoing one of the most significant political transitions in the world as the country entered a new democratic era. Moments like these make everyday objects historically important: documents, stamps, banknotes, and especially coins. Because of this timing, the 1994 5 Rand is not just currency, it is a symbolic artifact. Collectors from every continent look for coins struck during critical political turning points, and the 1994 South African mintage falls exactly into that category. This historical significance is one of the core reasons why exceptional condition pieces rise to such unbelievable auction premiums. The obverse side of the coin features the traditional South African coat of arms, a design that was still in use before the country adopted its new national symbols. This makes the 1994 version one of the last coins to carry this old emblem. The intricate details in the design, from the shield to the supporters to the national motto, require a strong strike for perfect clarity, and only a tiny number of coins survived with those details completely sharp. This is why grading plays such a massive role. A coin with every line crisp and fully visible can enter a completely different value category than one with even minor surface wear. On the reverse, the powerful black wildebeest appears in mid-stride, muscles extended and tail swinging, one of the most dynamic animal designs ever used on African currency. The wildebeest symbolizes strength, forward movement, and resilience. This imagery gained even deeper meaning because of the country's political transformation at the time. Collectors love symbolism, and when a nation's story aligns perfectly with a coin's artwork, demand increases dramatically. The striking motion of the wildebeest makes the 1994 5 Rand visually memorable, adding to its long-term desirability in the numismatic world. However, the primary factor behind any six-figure value is condition rarity. Millions of these coins were minted, but almost all entered circulation. Daily use caused scratches, rim marks, contact lines, dulling, and loss of luster. Only a microscopic fraction, sometimes fewer than a dozen, survive in near-perfect, untouched condition. These are the coins that grading companies like NGC and PCGS certify at ultra-high levels, such as MS67, MS68, or MS69. Once a coin receives a top grade, it becomes part of the elite collector market, drastically increasing its potential value. The $456,000 does not apply to ordinary coins, and it is important to state this clearly to avoid any misunderstanding. That price represents recorded estimates and premiums from auctions where collectors competed for exceptional pieces with verified rarity and flawless condition. For most people, circulated 1994 5 Rand coins hold sentimental or collectible value rather than extreme monetary worth. But highlighting the top-end value teaches viewers how coin markets behave and how condition, rarity, and certification influence price. Auction psychology plays a major role in pushing values into the six-figure zone. When two or more high-level collectors compete for the same top-graded piece, the bidding war becomes intense. The goal is not just to own a coin, it is to own the best-known example of a historically significant year. That sense of prestige, combined with limited availability, creates dramatic price jumps. Collectors of African numismatics, transition-era currency, and wildlife-themed designs often cross paths in these auctions, increasing competition and driving values even higher. African numismatics as a whole has been rising in international popularity, attracting collectors from the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. This growth has been fueled by cultural depth, strong symbolism, and unique wildlife-themed designs. Coins from important years like 1994 benefit the most from this increasing global demand. As more collectors enter the market, the value of rare, top-graded examples tends to grow because the supply cannot increase. Coins from the past cannot be reminted. This creates long-term interest and stability in their collectible value. For viewers who own this coin, the best next step is self-examination. Check whether your coin has sharp edges, full shine, clean surfaces, and no wear on high points like the wildebeest's back or shoulders. Even a tiny scratch can reduce grade potential, but a clean example may still hold collectible interest. If the coin looks promising, professional grading is the only way to know its true potential. Still, it is essential to remain realistic. Most coins will not reach premium ranges, but learning how to evaluate them helps viewers understand numismatics with clarity instead of misconception. In conclusion, the 1994 South Africa 5 Rand coin is one of the most meaningful and historically symbolic modern coins, combining political transition, artistic beauty, and condition rarity. While only the rarest high-grade examples reach astonishing prices like $456,000, every coin from this year holds educational and historical value. Understanding why collectors pay such premiums opens the door to smarter collecting, responsible evaluation, and deeper appreciation for the stories behind currency. If you enjoyed this detailed exploration, subscribe for more rare coin breakdowns, numismatic education, and financial history content right here on the channel.